here in Manyatta. Kangaru, which is just a few meters, and you're the one who opened it when you were deputy president. We are expanding it and are requesting for more money to be able to accommodate all those traders. We have Owere, which is yet to start but was advertised. Karurumo is ongoing, it started. Ishara market has started, and Makutano market has started. Sir, we say thank you for that support and for remembering the people of Embu. Sir, on the bit of roads, I want to thank you because there was a road that was actually started under this lobbying. Let me use the word lobbying. And the request by Cardinal Jue. That is the road from Kairore to Gasiege. It has been built up to some point. There was some delay, but I'm happy, Your Excellency, through your effort, the contractor is back on the ground. We are looking forward to that road being completed all the way to Gasiege so that the people of Manyatta can enjoy a good road. We have a road that you commissioned the other day. You did the groundbreaking of Rokorire, going all the way to Kanyambora. We are happy we have money for the first 7 kilometers. We are requesting for more money to be able to get that road all the way to Kanyambora, Your Excellency. Sir, we are happy we've been able to complete one other road, which is going all the way to, why am I forgetting the name? Shetani Ashindwe, Mudatare. And, Your Excellency, that road is complete. We are requesting for more money to get that road further down so that we can be able to get up to Mbere North, and so that we can connect the two constituencies, Your Excellency. Sir, as we await the next 3 years, our ask, me as the governor and the honorable members seated here from both the National Assembly, Senate, and the County Assembly, these, sir, are our priority roads that we are seeking for consideration, and I'm glad you know all about them. We've talked about them in several meetings, and we know something will happen in due course. The first road, sir, is the completion of the Embu County Ring Road by completing the P.I. Mashanga Road that is very, very critical for our business and our agriculture here in Embu County. This road connects to our county aggregation and industrial park, sir, that you're building for us. Is critical for the CAIP to take off and take off well. Sir, there's Kebwe Kedemo Road, which we are, and Ena, which we are all waiting for. It is a road that is very, very critical for the people of the ward called Kedemo and Manyatta in general. We also have Kebwe Kevote that also connects to your friend's place called Father Kamau, and I'm sure he's really waiting for that road. There's Kekuyare Kerie Eshiara, a very critical road, Your Excellency, sir, that I'm sure you know all about it because we have mentioned it to you many times when we've come to you as the leaders of Embu County. Finally, sir, Keretire Kiambere, another very critical road. And sir, I would like to tell you that the entire of Mbere South, other than the main road that connects Embu County to Machakos and Kitui, the entire of Mbere South has not had tarmac since independence. I pray that under your able leadership, you will also consider the great people of Mbere South. I want to appreciate, Your Excellency, the water projects that you are funding. I want to appreciate that you have given us money to start off the Mbere water project that you commissioned the last time you visited Embu County. And we are also at an advanced stage in terms of design and approval of an African Development Bank funded water project for Ronyenjes Water and Embu Water and Sanitation Company, the two that, Your Excellency, we have sat down with you, we've discussed, we've done designs, you have followed it for us, and I'm glad to tell you that it has been approved for final funding by the Africa Development Bank. Sir, I may not be able to tell you everything, but those are the most critical issues that I would like you to take with you and tell you that we look forward to working very closely. We'll continue to support you because we want development in our county, and we believe that God will take care of us and take care of you so that you can be able to deliver to this great county. We appreciate the love you've continued to show to us, and we look forward to continued partnership with you. Finally, Your Excellency, may I take this opportunity to welcome you back to Embu and tell you we are looking forward to you visiting, seeing where your projects have gone, how far we've gone in terms of implementation, and commissioning new ones as we usher in the new year. Thank you very, very much. May God bless you. And Embu ngai wa moya murathime na tuthie na mbere kuruta wira twi kindu kimwe tondu twarega kuruta wira twi kindu kimwe titutetheka na titutethia andu etu. Ngai wa moya murathime. And the love I have seen today, the peace I have seen today in Embu, Bishop, I think you brought fresh air, fresh breath into Embu County. I pray that your coming to Embu will bring healing in Embu County. I pray your coming to Embu will bring unity in Embu County. I pray your coming to Embu will change Embu County. And I know there are many other bishops in the other churches who form the association, the ecumenical association of all the churches in Embu, who will also be willing to welcome you. And I've seen the chairman, Bishop Mashamba of the ACK Diocese in Bere, is here with all the others to welcome you to Embu County. Thank you very much. May God bless you. And I wish you a really pleasant, long, memorable stay in Embu County. Ngai akurathime muno na ni avoyo kamenya Kiembu uvote kwaria Kiembu kwe andoa yaku. Thank you very much. Can I welcome the deputy, or you will?
Just a second. Allow me to recognize precisely, and thank you, Madam Governor, our church leaders from other churches. We forgot that, and it's a big honor. Kindly, church leaders from other churches who are here, could you stand wherever you are? We recognize the great work that has been done. Where are they? Is some there?
Yeah.
Thank you very much. And finally, I would like to as well recognize from the prisons. We forgot the correction services.
Yes,
and they are here, including the prisoners. Can you kindly, and the band, can we give them an applause? I was corrected on that one.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Madam PS. We would wish, Madam, you will come back to invite the Deputy President. Perhaps I can invite the former President. Okay, invite the Deputy President.
It's now
Sorry
my
for the
honor
protocol.
and pleasure to welcome the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, Professor Kithure Kindiki. Movorerei Karove, thank you very much. Karibu.
kushukuru Mungu kwa kufanikiwa kwa sherehe ya leo. Nataka nimpongeze askofu mpya Peter Kimani Ndugu ambaye imebahatika kufanya kazi naye akiwa kasisi aliyekuwa anasimamia magereza katika ule muda nilikuwa nafanya kazi kama waziri wa usalama wa taifa. Pongezi askofu. Mheshimiwa Rais, vilevile nichukue nafasi hii kutambua kasi kubwa ya kimaendeleo ambao imechangiwa na kanisa la Katoliki katika nchi yetu ya Kenya. Kanisa la Katoliki limekuwa msaada mkubwa kwa taifa letu kwa sababu shule nyingi zikiwemo vyuo vya elimu ya juu, mahospitali, miradi ya maji na miradi ingine mingi katika taifa la Kenya imedhaminiwa na kanisa la Katoliki, na kwa hivyo wananchi wa Kenya na taifa la Kenya liko na shukrani za dhati kwa kanisa la Katoliki kwa kuchangia katika maendeleo ya taifa letu la Kenya. We want to thank the Catholic Church for sponsoring numerous educational, health, water, and other projects that have gone a long way in improving the quality of life and the living standards of the people of Kenya. As a sign that the church looks at the holistic development of the people of Kenya, not just the spiritual nourishment, but also their socio-economic well-being. Ya mwisho, Mheshimiwa Rais, ni kusihi kanisa kuendelea kuombea nchi yetu ya Kenya. Tunatamani maombi ya kanisa na watu wote wa imani ili nchi yetu iendelee kuwa na umoja na nchi yetu ikuwe thabiti, ikuwe salama na ikuwe mahali pema kwetu sisi zote kuishi bila matatizo. I pray and I plead with the church to continue praying for our country, that we may live in peace, harmony. We may have a secure country so that we can be able to worship God and raise our families in the country that God gave all of us. Kufika hapo, utanisamehe Askofu Muheria, kwa sababu kiitifaki singeweza kuongea baada ya rais wa nne kuongea. Kwa hivyo utanikubalia nikimwalika akisha tusalimia nirudi hapa ili nialike rais wa sasa, rais wa tano wa Jamhuri ya Kenya. Naomba sasa kwa heshima kubwa kiongozi wetu aliyehudumu kama rais wa nne, Mheshimiwa Uhuru Kenyatta, akuja atusalamie. Welcome, Mr. President.
Asante sana. Asante sana. Mheshimiwa Rais wa Jamhuri ya Kenya, Mheshimiwa William Samoei Ruto, Your Eminence, Cardinal John Jue, Your Excellency, the Papal Nuncio, Your Graces, my Lord Bishop, the clergy, viongozi wote wa tabaka mbalimbali ambao wameweza kufika hapa siku ya leo, maito ito, inawa bishopu na familia yaku, Wakristo, Wakatoliki wenzangu, Waembu, tumsifu Yesu Kristo. God is good. Adua Embu murearo. Netogaithanio ugo. Asante sana. Yangu si mengi. Ya kwanza, niko hapa kumshukuru Mwenyezi Mungu na kumshukuru Pope Francis kwa kututeulia rafiki yetu, ndugu yetu, Bishop, my Lord Bishop. Yes, I can say that now. My Lord. Yes. My Lord Bishop Peter Kimani. Tunamshukuru Mungu kwa siku ya leo. Ya pili, nichukue nafasi hii kumpongeza rafiki yangu, ndugu yangu wa miaka mingi kwa hiyo cheo ambayo amepata. Na ningependa kusema vile nimeongea hapo kidogo, nimemjua Bishop, nitazoea kusema hivyo, Bishop Kimani kwa muda mrefu sana. Rafiki wa dhati, mtu wa haki, mtu mpole, mtu wa heshima, mtu ambaye ana utu. Na mimi sina shaka wenzangu wa Embu mmepata kiongozi ambaye atakuwa mtu wa kuchunga masilahi ya wale ambaye anaongoza. Ni mtu mnyenyekevu, hana kifua, sauti yake hata akiwa ni mrefu vile tumesikia kwa Sisili, sauti yake ni ile pole, hachokozi watu, hana kiburi. Na mimi nataka nikuhakikishie my Lord Bishop ya kwamba vile najua watu wa Embu pia ni watu wakarimu, ni watu wa roho safi, ni watu wa bidii, ni watu ambao wanamuamini Mungu na wanamcha Mungu, na watakuwa watu ambao watakusimamia na kukusaidia katika kazi yako ya kujenga kanisa letu hapa Embu. You have got good people, and I am sure you are going to have a fantastic and perfect working relationship together. Kwa sababu mambo yote ni heshima. Wepa wapatie heshima na watakurudishia hiyo heshima mara 20, mara 100. Mimi sina mengi ya kusema. Najua mimi sasa siku hizi mimi sina mastori mingi. Mimi naangalianga tu TV. na kusikia radio tu. Lakini ningependa kuungana na yale yamesemwa hapa na mwenzetu makamu wa rais. Tuombee nchi yetu, tuombee amani, tuombee uwiano kati ya viongozi na wananchi, tuache mambo ya ukabila na tupendane. Sisi wote ni wa Kenya, na Kenya haiwezi kufaulu watu wakiwa na utengemano, wakiwa watupiana maneno, wakiwa hawaheshimiani, vile tumesema bishop wa waheshimu, nyinyi mtarudisha hiyo. So viongozi pia muheshimu wananchi na watarudisha hiyo heshima. Kwa hivyo mimi nataka nifikishie hapo. My friend, my Lord Bishop, unajua sasa hata kama wanakukaribisha hapa, mimi nimepoteza rafiki. Siwezi kuwa na mtu nitakuwa tukicheka na yeye. Sasa namuogopa kwa sababu najua amepandishwa cheo. Anaweza kufunga maombi huko juu. So mimi nitakuwa namuangalia sasa kutoka kwa mbali, kwa sababu sasa amekuwa mdosi. Lakini nataka nikuhakikishie, ukisha settle down, anytime unaweza utualike, tuje tuungane na wewe na wenzetu wa Embu, tujenge kanisa la Mungu. Sisi tuko tayari na tutaendelea kushirikiana, na kuhakikishia mimi sitalete siasa kwa kanisa. Mimi nitakuja mchango tu, ama yale mengine utakuwa unaniitia. Kwa hivyo anytime, always feel free kutukaribisha, na sisi tuko tayari kuja kusimama na wewe na wenzetu wa diocese yako mpya, kujenga kanisa la Mungu na kufanya yale ambaye yatatakikana. Nikimalizia, kwa sababu ya mvua, ningependa kwa heshima kubwa sana nikuombe my Lord Bishop nikuletee zawadi yangu saa hii, kwa sababu mimi Mheshimiwa Rais akimaliza kuongea mimi nitatoroka. Mambo ya speed hii na makelele siwezi siku hizi, inanipatia headache. Kwa hivyo mimi ningependa tumalizane mapema ndio mimi nitoke polepole. Sini namna hiyo? Sini namna hiyo? Na nuncio, mi bahasha yangu ni ya white, sio ya brown ile ulikuwa unasema. Yangu haina mambo mingi, ni zawadi kidogo tu ya rafiki, si ndio? Mungu awabariki, Mungu awalinde, na Mungu aendelee kulinda taifa letu la Kenya. Asanteni sana.
Asante sana rais wetu aliyestaafu. It is good to see you, sir, looking good. We are praying for you so that you can also enjoy your retirement and continue supporting our country and supporting all of us. At this juncture, it is my singular honor and privilege to request that we be upstanding as we welcome His Excellency President William Ruto to come and address us. Welcome, Mr. President.
Asanteni sana, tafadhali tuketi chini. Your Eminence John Cardinal Njue, Your Excellency Huberto, the Nuncio and Pope Representative to our country, Your Excellency, the 4th President of the Republic of Kenya, the Honorable Uhuru Kenyatta, viongozi wote mulio hapa, ndugu wananchi wa Embu, hamjambo. Moriaro, Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Tumsifu Yesu Kristo. Kwanza mimi nataka nichukue nafasi hii nimshukuru Mungu kwa kutupatia hii nafasi ya kuhudhuria sherehe hii ya muhimu kwa watu wa Embu, kwa kanisa la Katoliki na kwa taifa letu la Kenya. Najua waumini hasa wa kanisa la Katoliki hapa Embu wamekuwa wakingojea kwa muda. Leo tumekuja hapa kumshukuru Mungu na pia Papa wetu kwa kuteua na kumpa nafasi askofu wetu mpya, Askofu Peter Kimani. On behalf of the government of Kenya, I want to congratulate you, Bishop Peter Kimani. Congratulations on your appointment as the Bishop of Embu. Na mimi nataka nikuhakikishie vile viongozi wengine wamesema, sote tuko tayari kufanya kazi na wewe vile tunafanya kazi na wenzako katika uaskofu wa sehemu mbalimbali na kanisa Katoliki kwa ujumla. Wiki hii imekuwa wiki mzuri sana kwangu na kanisa la Katoliki. Kwa sababu leo mimi niko Embu kwa sherehe hii ya muhimu sana ya askofu wetu wa Embu. Jana nilikuwa katika graduation ya Tangaza University ambayo inasimamiwa na kanisa letu la Katoliki. Na juzi nilipata salamu kutoka maaskofu wetu ya barua. So mimi nafikiri ndio nikamilishe kesho, nafikiri nitatafuta mahali ya kwenda ibada ya Jumapili katika kanisa Katoliki ndio iwe complete. Hii wiki ikae mzuri. Vile vile wakati tumeanza hii ibada nikaona Askofu Peter ameitwa hapa kufanyiwa interview kama ako tayari kwa hii kazi. Na kidogo nilipata wasiwasi. Niliona alijibu ya kwanza, kajibu ya pili, kapata wasiwasi, na hii interview ikienda sio vizuri tutafanya nini na tumekuja wengi. Lakini askofu, congratulations kwa kupita mtihani. Sasa tuko na askofu mpya hapa Embu County. Vile kanisa wametueleza, leo sio siku ya kuongea mambo ya maendeleo na siasa. Nashukuru gavana wetu amesema kwa niaba yetu sote, mimi nitatafuta nafasi yangu nikuje nilale hapa Embu ndio tupange mambo ya maendeleo ya hapa Embu County. Baada ya hii Krismasi, mapema mwaka ujao nitakuwa hapa. Mambo yenu ya maji, mambo yenu ya barabara, mambo yenu ya stima, masomo ya watoto wetu, niko na mambo hiyo yote na tutakuja tuseme wakati huo. Nataka tu nimwambie kiongozi wetu aliyestaafu Rais Uhuru Kenyatta, ile kazi uliniwachia mimi nang'ang'ana nayo mbaya sana. Nasukuma kusukuma. Na pale kwa CBC tulianza mambo ya elimu mpya, mfumo mpya 2017. Nataka niseme kufikia sasa, next year tunaenda grade 9 na tayari tumenunua vitabu ya watoto wetu wa grade 9 1-to-1 Wabunge hawa wanajenga madarasa 5,000, serikali kuu inajenga madarasa 11,000. Tayari tumeajiri walimu mpya wa JSS 46,000, na tena mwaka huu, mwisho wa mwaka huu, this December, saa hizi tunaajiri walimu wengine 20,000 ambao watatusaidia kusomesha watoto wetu tukisonga mbele. My friend, the fourth president, uliniwachia ile kazi ya affordable housing. Mimi sasa nasukumana na hiyo affordable housing. Hata hapa Embu tayari iko 80% ambayo tumefanya. Tunajenga nyumba 1,160 tayari inaendelea sehemu tofauti tofauti katika taifa letu la Kenya. Na hiyo kazi nasukuma kwa sababu ndio itaweza kutupatia nafasi ya ajira na iweze kutusaidia kupeleka taifa letu la Kenya mbele. Vile vile katika mambo ya matibabu, jana tumezungumza mambo ya matibabu ya universal health coverage. Hata mimi nikitoka hapa saa hizi, mimi nitapitia kwa hospitali hapa Embu, kwa sababu nataka nihakikishe ya kwamba vile tulikubaliana na hawa wananchi, mambo ya matibabu isiwe starehe ya watu wadosi, iwe ni haki ya kila mwananchi wa taifa letu la Kenya. Na hiyo kazi nitahakikisha, kwa sababu tulianzisha pale ikawa na matatizo, lakini mimi nataka niwahakikishia wa Kenya na niwahakikishia wa maaskofu wetu, vile wametusahihisha kwamba kuna makosa hapa na pale, hiyo makosa tutarekebisha, kwa sababu universal health coverage is a must do, because indeed it will make the difference and make sure no citizen is left behind. Kwa hivyo watu wa Embu, vile mumesikia askofu wetu wamesema na vile viongozi wengine wamesema, tutashirikiana kwa pamoja, tuungane, tuweke umoja na tupange vile nchi yetu ya Kenya itasonga mbele. Kwa hivyo nataka niwachie hapo kwa leo, na niwaambie nitarudi tena ndio tuongee yale tumepanga tukienda mbele kwa pamoja. Asanteni sana, Mwenyezi Mungu awabariki. Thank you very much and God bless you.
Makofi kwa mheshimiwa rais wetu tafadhalini. Ongeza. Ongeza. Makofi. Your Excellency, allow us now to conclude with the invitation of the Apostolic Nuncio and our chair, and finally to listen to our new bishop. May I take this moment to invite our chairman of the Kenya Conference of Catholic Bishops from a very, very, very brief message, where we invite also the Apostolic Nuncio for a brief message, and finally a brief message from the new bishop. Naomba tuvumilie kidogo, tungoje sauti ya askofu mpya. Karibu askofu ndugu yangu.
Thank you very much. Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, William Samoei Ruto, and your Deputy Professor Kithure Kindiki, our beloved Governor of Embu, Madam Cecil Mbarire, our retired President Uhuru Kenyatta, our former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua, elected leaders, national level and county level, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen who have joined us today, thank you very much for coming. Your Excellency, the Apostolic Nuncio, Your Eminence, John Cardinal Njue, Your Graces, Your Lordships, Superiors, General, Major Superiors here present, the proxies of the very and women, and on behalf of the Kenya Conference of Catholic Bishops, and on my own behalf, we want to welcome into the community of our new Bishop, Peter Kimani Ndungu. Your Lordship, most welcome to the Kenya Conference of Catholic Bishops. And as it is usually my duty, I want to hand over to you the statutes of the Kenya Conference of Catholic Bishops and the other regulations governing our secretariat and our running of the Catholic Church in the country. Your Lordship, please welcome and receive the statutes of the Kenya Conference of Catholic Bishops and the bylaws of our secretariat. Karibu sana. Most welcome. Thank you. My dear friends, my dear brothers and sisters, we have just concluded our plenary assembly of bishops of the November plenary assembly that was yesterday in Ruaraka. And we deliberated on many things, we reflected on many things. One of the key issues about which we reflected was apostolate of the youth. Currently, the youth apostolate is being dealt with under the Commission for Pastoral and Lay Apostolate. But realizing how important this section of our society, of our country is, we can no longer deal with it as a department under a commission. In the resolution of the bishops during their meeting, they resolved to form a commission entirely for the young people. So it's going to be a full-fledged commission for youth apostolate. They did not just resolve to form a commission for youth apostolate, they also elected the relevant bishops who are going to be dealing with this commission. And the new chairman of the Commission for Youth Apostolate in the Kenya Conference of Catholic Bishops is Bishop Henry Juma Odonya of Kitale. Let us give him a clap. And his vice in that commission is Bishop Peter Kimani Ndungu of Embu. Bishop, welcome kufanya kazi, kutusaidia kufanya kazi, na Mungu azidi kubariki sana unapofanya kazi. Ulikuwa magerezani, sasa ni vijana, utaendelea kufanya kazi nao. Mimi naleta risala zangu za kipekee sana za heri kwa askofu mpya wa Embu na Wakristo wa Embu kwa sherehe nzuri ambayo tumekuwa nayo. Sasa mmepata baba, kazi isonge mbele ya uinjilishaji na kutengeneza barabara ambayo itatupeleka sisi sote kule mbinguni. Nashukuru familia, haswa mama yake askofu wetu mpya Peter Kimani, wa kumkuza, kumlinda katika imani mpaka kumfikisha mahali alipo kuchagua kumhudumia Mungu. Sasa kanisa memuomba aje saidie wa Kristo wa Embu. Mama, asante sana pamoja na familia. Asanteni sana wote kwa kufika kwa hii sherehe ya kipekee sana ya huyu askofu wetu mpya. Namuomba Mungu aendelee kumbariki na kufungulia milango ya kwenda kule mbele ili Wakristo wote kama kondoo wapate kufikishwa kule Mungu, na Mungu azidi kuwabariki. Ningependa kuchukua nafasi hii kumkaribisha Askofu Mkuu Hubertus Van Megen, mwakilishi wa Baba Mtakatifu ambaye amesimamia hii sherehe ili naye atoe hotuba yake. Karibu sana Nuncio. Welcome.
Thank you very much, Your Grace. His Excellency William Samoei Ruto, President of the Republic of Kenya, His Excellency Kithure Kindiki, Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya. I see that Uhuru Kenyatta already left. The Governor of Embu, all the representatives of the civil and the political authorities, His Eminence Cardinal John Jue, all the archbishops, bishops, and of course in a special way our new Bishop Peter Kimani, and then my brothers in the priesthood, brothers and sisters of the religious life, people of God, and in a special way, of course, also Mama Askufo and the other relatives here, Tumsifu Jesu Christo. In a special way also, and it has not been mentioned yet, I would like to present to you Father Eli Nasser, who is seated here behind. Lève-toi pour un moment, oui. Eli Nasser, he is a Lebanese priest who comes here as a representative of the ICCPPC, which means the International Commission of Catholic Pastoral Prison Care. So he came all the way from Lebanon to be with his colleague and friend. So give Makofi. And as he is here, we also think, of course, of Lebanon, of that whole region which is in turmoil and in war, and we pray that very soon there will be peace and justice in this country, in that country. A special thanks also to the mother of the new bishop. Had it not been for you, madam, and for the siblings and the other relatives, this young man would not be where he is today. You brought him up in such a way that he could become a bishop. You worked very hard to put and instill in him all the qualities of being a good human being. As it was mentioned by the governor, he is tall and has a beautiful smile, but he has already a ring, governor, so so he is already taken. Pole. We keep on praying for the new bishop, of Bishop Peter Kimani, that he may grow very quickly in his new office as being the bishop of this great diocese of Embu. We pray also, of course, for the former bishop, Bishop Kariuki, who, as you all know, is sick, and we pray for him that he may recover very soon, because he's a man of God, a man of the church, and we are still in need of him. So with that, I would like to invite, can I do that? Oh, yes. Can I invite the new bishop, because that's what you... Kindly. Yes. Let me then invite the new bishop, Peter Kimani, to come forward and to address us with his first maiden speech, so to say, as the bishop of Embu.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, the Deputy President, Professor Kithure Kindiki, Your Excellency, the Nuncio to Kenya and South Sudan, Bart van Megen, Your Eminence, John Cardinal Jue, Your Graces, Your Lordships, Your Excellency, the Governor, all protocol observed. My fellow priests, let me just mention them even if I had said all protocol observed, because that is just a few hours ago I had just come from there. But so I cannot forget my background, where I have come from. Allow me to take this opportunity just to say a few things, because the feeling that I had when I entered this ground was actually taken care of when I slept here. When I prostrated here and you sang the litany of the saints. Your Excellency, you are right. It was a real exam because it was pain. You could feel it. I could feel it. But when His Excellency put the ring and as he said, he told me that now you are taken, I realized it is true. I am taken, not from the people, but taken back to the people from prison. So I want to thank Your Excellency very much for this opportunity. Allow me to start my short speech by quoting the letter of Peter, 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 5, which is also the base of my motto. All of you clothe yourselves with humility in your dealings with one another, for God opposes the proud, but bestows favor on the humble. And therefore it is with great humility and love that I take courage to stand before you, people of God, to thank God our Father for graciously granting me this opportunity in my life to serve Him as one of the successors of the apostles in the church, and thereby joining the College of Bishops in the Kenya Catholic and Kenya Conference of Catholic Bishops. In spite of my unworthiness, He has called me, and He knows why. He has chosen me amongst all my brother priests. But as we know from Isaiah chapter 55, verse 8, His ways are not our ways, and His thoughts are not our thoughts. Allow me then, therefore, to thank the Holy Father, Pope Francis, who in his divine inspiration gave me this appointment to the office of Bishop of the Diocese of Embu. This was announced to me and to the people of Embu on the 15th of August 2024 on the occasion of the solemnity of the Assumption of Our Lady into heaven at 1 p.m. I pray that may our Mother Mary, assumed into heaven, continue to intercede and protect the Holy Father, the Vicar of Christ, and through you, Your Excellency, I assure him of my obedience and prayers as he continues to serve the people of God. Secondly, I want to take this chance to thank the Apostolic Nuncio to Kenya and South Sudan, His Excellency Bart Van Megen, for his words of encouragement and filial support when he gave me that information about the appointment, and also for ordaining me today as the fourth bishop of the Diocese of Embu. Your love and your commitment and your fatherly care to the church in Kenya has now ensured that all the dioceses in the country have shepherds for the flock of Christ. May God bless you immensely, Your Excellency. I want to take this chance also to thank Your Graces, Your Eminence, Your Graces and Your Lordships for your encouraging and warm messages that you sent me after my appointment and even as you laid your hands on me today. Your presence here is a profound testament to me that I am not going to walk alone, but rather I'm joining a college of brothers in the episcopate, with who in the spirit of synodality we shall walk together in one mission, in one communion and participation in the growth of the family of God. And now, as the way the chairman has just given me an appointment to be the vice chairman of the Commission for the Youth. Chairman, I promise to collaborate with you and the rest of the bishops in carrying out this mission. I look forward to an exciting and a fulfilling journey of my pastoral work amongst you. I can't forget Your Grace Anthony Moheria, Your Grace Philip Anyolo in a very special way. The two of you, you have held me with your arms, with your hands, in the palm of your hands, with your advice, with your encouragement and friendship. Thank you very much, Your Graces. To my predecessors, His Eminence John Cardinal Jue, His Grace Anthony Moheria, His Lordship Paul Kariuki, for the foundations of faith and of the church that they have laid in this diocese and they have built. And I pick also from where they have reached, not left, where they have reached, so that together with this great pastoral team in the Diocese of Embu, we shall continue to build on what you have started. And I promise the religious and the priests of this diocese that we shall walk and work together towards that common mission. Special thanks to the priests and religious brothers and sisters from the Archdiocese of Nairobi. You guys, you are great to me because I have enjoyed for the years that I have done my apostolate in the prisons and in the Archdiocese of Nairobi. I have enjoyed my work and your fraternity, your pastoral commitment. You have been very professional in your apostolate. Your sense of humor when we meet during our clergy meetings and the love that you have for your bishops and for the church, it's beyond understanding. I pray that we continue with the same spirit to support your bishops and be assured of my prayers and pray for me as well. To my family here, represented very well by our matriarch, our mother, Janet Wabui Dongo. And in absence, our father who is somewhere watching over us at this particular moment, Mr. Joseph Dongo, my brothers and sisters here present, and your loved ones, and your children, my aunts, my cousins, my nephews, my nieces, all my extended family. We have grown together. We have come from far. We have quarreled. We have reconciled. We have been patient with one another. And we have grown together in faith. That is the most important thing. Imani ile ambayo tumepewa na wazazi wetu. And it is to that I say thank you to God for you, and to thank you for making me who I am. Were it not for you, as His Grace, the Apostolic Nuncio said, probably I would not be who I am. I want to take this opportunity to thank the government, Your Excellency, in a very, very special way for gracing this occasion, this celebration. It's a great honor, and most of an honor that I'm speaking after His Excellency has spoken. Usually when the President speaks, we hear the national anthem, and everybody is told to go home. I'm very sure all those who have spoken after you were doing the national anthem. So let me take that with a lot of humility, that your leadership has made this occasion because of the peace that we are enjoying. I do not take it for granted, and this is also a testament of our common purpose as church and state, to serve the people holistically and in solidarity for the good of all. So let us embrace each other in this area and focus on this common purpose through listening to each other and also discerning what God wants us to do together to make Kenya great. Your Excellency and your leadership, I promise you my prayers, and also with the county government, Your Excellency, the governor and your team. As you've said, you are working together with the church here. We shall walk and we shall work together to realize the dreams of our people. To my former employer, the Kenya Prison Service, I see our Commissioner General is here present, the Principal Secretary for Correctional, the State Department for Correctional Services, the former Commissioner General of Prisons, Brigadier Warioba. Who else do I see? Let's give our commission, all those commissioners, and all those people, the secretary, probation and aftercare here with us. We are in the same department in my previous employment. Let me take this opportunity to thank you for you maximally used my youth. And you, not only did you make it expire, but you matured it so that I be who I am today. I say thank you. The prisons has released me before my time. I had 2 more years to go so that I can be able to rejoin the society. But since I have been given the amnesty, I have come out with energy so that I can be able to serve the people of Embu. That is now a new jargon for those who are working within the criminal justice system, that when you are given an amnesty, the presidential amnesty by the president, by the power of mercy, you are set free before you finish your sentence. Therefore, I finished my sentence beforehand. I will miss you, but as I say, what you miss, you hold close to your heart with prayers. I will pray for you. I pray for the success of the work that you do of rehabilitating and bringing back honor and dignity to those people whose lives are broken by crime and deviance. And I am happy, and I can assure you, Your Excellency and my Lord Bishops, you could have seen, you saw the product of our work. You saw the prisoners do the same today. Let's give them a clap. I don't know whether they are still around. And our prisoners, it means that actually this service has brought together from the highest to those that we consider the lowest. We are all sharing from the same table. I thank all the religious priests, all the priests, religious and women, and the lay movements, committee members of this Diocese of Embu for their warm welcome since yesterday. I look forward to living and working amongst you as a Christian, a priest, your bishop, and your shepherd. Let's work together as we celebrate 50 years also, as we celebrate 100 years of our diocese, also 50 years of the small Christian community in the Amesea region. I call upon you that we do a revitalization of our jumuiyas. We give them a renewed purpose and make them a real church in our neighborhood, where our families, our youth especially, the role that have been given, can find belonging and spiritual care. To the committee that has done this job, Vicar General Father Wanyoike, let me say you have done a wonderful job. It is not easy what you have brought up or what you have put together. The choir, asanteni sana. I could not have... Your voices were angelic. I now imagine what I'm going to be experiencing during Mass. Thank you very, very, very much. We shall work together for the common good and also be grounded on the values and principles of the gospel of Christ, who served us in humility and love up to death. Let's strengthen our family values and focus on our youth and children by teaching them to love our church, to love the vocation to the family, the vocation to the religious life, the vocation to priesthood, and also to love the church. Finally, now I can say with full confidence that I feel at home. Muriaro wando wa Embu. Muriaro rege. Na niĩ ndĩ mwega. For the visitors who are here, nina mugwata ugeni guku gwetu Embu, na mwiigwe mweke mwiigwe mwe mucie mutikenuke narua mwikarange turie na tunywe na twike atia na twithambe namo nigwe kana tigwe Haya, basi Mungu awabariki sana, na mkirudi, mrudi salama. And for those who are staying over, we are a generous and a hospitable people. Welcome tomorrow for the Thanksgiving Mass at the Cathedral. Thank you very much. May God bless you. May He protect us. May He be our shield.
And who was not recognized, but again, our utmost gratitude to the President